Okay, hello and welcome back everybody. This is going to be a part of the Geats campaign. I thought I'd start off with the map. So basically I'm going to show you the course of action I'm going to be doing in this episode and the upcoming episodes. Currently there's no point of going to the east because look how many desolated areas there are. Which I think is probably a bit, bit excessive. But obviously all this area here and all of going into Dacia towards Greece, etc. No point of going towards this area. Currently we're obviously still taking out the Western Roman Empire. I'm going to try and take Liguria. I assume they've still got Italy, so do the same thing. Same thing for France. I'm going to take this area. This bit is rebels. So we can take all of this if the Gauls don't do anything. But first things first, I'm probably going to take this settlement and then this one, Roto Magnus, off the Romans. We get some salt here as well. And then eventually we'll take out Gaul, depending on what allies they've got. If I remember, last time they were friends with this lot in Britain, so we've got to be careful of that. But either way, once we've built up, we could potentially take all of them on anyways. This seems desolate or some rebels, so Spain is also a target. But obviously we're not going to be going to the east. We want to be pushing southwards anyways because we want to get away from the climate change. But we still got the odd faction, the Alamans, Franks, the Angles, etc. in this area, so we've got to be careful in case they do attack. And the Langobards as well. But if we can be friendly with all this lot, then we won't have to worry about it. So first things first, Romans, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do after that. And obviously we're going to keep building things up, converting things over. Because here's the last province I've just got in the last part, converting that one over, and obviously we'll just get some more cash. More cash, 10,000, we can sort this out. So we'll leave our troops here for the meanwhile. Got 4 army stacks, pretty good army stacks as well, down here. We've got one dude here who has to stay there for the meanwhile, but he could potentially be swapped with this new army, and also once we get more cash I'll build this guy up as well, but I'm going to have to leave him up here just in case the Huns come along or another faction. Even though this area is all desolate, someone could come through there, so I'll potentially move him down to Kyrgyz and then so forth. Research wise, if I remember, we are doing this so we can get some better troops, but obviously main purpose now really is to take a few settlements. Can even take this whole province as well, which is these 3. And get more money so we can convert buildings over and then more money, more troops, and so forth. Unassigned skill, integrity, and then we'll do fatigue. We might as well go down the chain. Also check this if you've got any people to put into office. Might as well, he's already there, sorry, wrong person. Let's put him as companion, and then you see you. Okay, can anyone get married off? No, we can give some of the people away if you wish to. Let's end the term. And also, I was thinking of doing it as a separate video, but if you guys don't know already, I assume so if you are playing Attila itself, there is the Steam Workshop's finally being released for it. So expect mod reviews and mod campaigns in the upcoming future for Attila. Obviously, they've got to make them first, but the mods you're getting at the moment is more just basic shit like emblems, changes for factions, banners, that kind of stuff. 12 turns a year, like all the basic stuff. But then you'll get the mod campaigns and so forth, like Spartacus Rises. Once they go into it a bit more, I've heard good things about the radius mods from previous Total Wars, and supposedly this one's supposed to be good for Attila. So potentially I may do one future campaign with radius on. Because I heard that it changes a lot of the stats, which I actually get pissed off about in the game, which could be instability, immigration, all that kind of stuff, and all silly things which shouldn't be in the game, but they obviously are. If that makes any sense, but it sounds good anyways, so that's potential. But I think just general little mod reviews of stuff would be pretty good, and also there's different videos for the channel. Food shortage resolved. But obviously we're going to create more food. Horse raiders, we might as well get that. What's better, that money or? We've got public order in them 2 buildings, so we might as well do this one anyways. So we get more cash. a few more turns. Potentially we could attack this settlement here if we wish to, and move this guy up.
Thirsty for battle. Besieging settlement. Laying siege to their settlements.
Might as well attack straight away. Yeah, I hardly lost anyone. Okay, let's occupy.
Warriors all. Ready for battle.
It's moving down to here because he's the closest to this one as well. Then should be good. Okay, that's that. Repair. What can we? This convert over to clay pit. We could probably repair that or dismantle. Repair that one. 3,000. Let's dismantle that to another one and just get rid of that. Okay. It's pretty good for me though. We've gone down in food, so hopefully dismantling these things will hopefully decrease that. We're also building a building with food as well, which would be good. Take pastures, and then that one. Armour for commanded unit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it because that's what I'm going to try and branch off onto in the future, is more mod campaigns. They seem to do a lot better. They're not dragged out as much, depending on what the mod is. Obviously, like the Troy Reborn campaign was basically a new faction in the Grand campaign. But if you get stuff like Spartacus Rises, they don't last as long. They're a little bit more entertaining. There's some things which are annoying with mods because obviously they've changed the game. Sometimes it breaks it in a certain degree, and sometimes it makes it better. So at least with the vanilla game, there's obviously flaws in it, but at least you're backed up with some things which stay the same at least. So you know what you're getting, and it's the game designer as well. A modder is not going to be the same as a whole team game company, so how they create the mod and so forth. But some of the modders are really good. Divide Imperial probably a good one once obviously their version of Attila, but they're more of like general things, not really campaigns and stuff like that. They just make the base game better. They might add more units in and stuff like that, which would be pretty cool as well. Okay, food has gone back up, which is good. So as we've taken this settlement down here, Avericum, oh shit, we can actually take all of this as well if we want to. So rebels, etc. Vienna is a bit annoying. Yeah, if we want to take this, but we could probably just take them out anyways, so it's not a problem. Okay, let's sort this settlement out. May decrease this one by one as well. Obviously public order, and we get food. 1800. We haven't got enough money, but we can do that on the next one, which is good. So that's pretty much sorted straight away. Increase this. It must be our agent. So let's get all their perks first, and then we'll go from there. 1600. Money's gone up quite a bit actually. We've got things moving. Let's just try and increase it a little bit more. Thinking if we do attack that, we'll leave our forces. No. They could loop. These guys could loop round to Visentio, but we do have these guys here. So let's check this first, actually, because I don't want to make the settlement. Immigration is going to be high, instability is going to be high as well. Also, what's our tax levels? I think yes, it should go down. Maybe give it a couple turns then before we get this built in and stuff. Before we take Roto Magnus, I don't think there's any rush in doing it. We'll take that and then wait for that to stabilise a bit more before we start pushing. Also, we need to probably build some more troops in our other army, because I'm not really want to expand west and east if we haven't got another army stack here. I want to do 2 forces in each side. I don't want to stretch my forces too thin. I might try and get rid of that agent actually. Let's use my champion and see if we can try and get rid of it. We've got a 3-star agent to the north there where the Alamans are. But at the same time, actually, we're going to be getting an upgrade. Well, saying that, I've still built another army stack because our money's increasing quite a bit now anyways. So what I'll do, we'll finish that army stack off, and then any spare money we do have, we can obviously convert over. Yeah. Well, I could do a few units at a time. Let's see what we can build up first before we go crazy. Public order is actually going to increase there. So what do we get? 5 is going to go down. Nordic Axe Warriors, and then we get smithing as well. We're getting extra money, so that's potential. Just thinking of Squalor though at the moment because he's very bad. They're very bad. Same for here. Unfortunately, they can't do anything more there, Squalor wise. Well, I say it's probably the best one then. Public order shouldn't be too bad here as well. We've got the yellow building coming in. Extra cash. Saying that, that's more cash than public order, isn't it? May leave it off then. What about this? 7,000, quite expensive though, isn't it? Is it really worth it? Army recruitment cap +1. Recruitment cost 10% for land units. Is that for in general, or is that just? Yeah, it must be in general, I would assume. With current affairs, winter 10% from industrial buildings, and then that as well. Should always check these. I always forget to do it. Oh, and that's how you find out about the religion as well. I forget it's always over here. I always go into this tab. Oh, piss off! I keep getting these people going driving around going vote Conservative, vote Labour, because obviously the elections are coming up in England. Okay, we'll save that money. We're going to get a few increases now, which would be good as well. But yeah, we need to sort this out, this public order, because it's quite bad at the moment. Immigration should be going down though, and instability per term, which is good. Oh, I'm happy with how this is going so far in this campaign. We've been able to expand a little bit. Oh, I forgot to take him out as well, so we're going to take him out in this term. Also, it might mean we might get the mod back for Rome 1 music in Attila, which would be pretty good. Hopefully, hope to God. Illegitimate birth. So first things first, public order we can't do anything. They'd rather get food. He's going down though, at least. Religious differences will go. Will sort itself out a bit as well. Okay, let's do a couple troops then, once we've done this agent thing.
Thirsty for battle. Their life is mine. All's not lost after all.
Opportune failure. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to need to start increasing this army. We've got 3 turns before we can get the other units as well, which would be good.
Fight for us, lads. Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe? We need good fighters. Death in battle. There is no fighting.
Leave it at that, maybe. I think that's probably enough for the meanwhile. Until our money increases a little bit more. And then we can just pick a mix with the armies on the front line. We can just basically upgrade a couple units at a time until obviously we get more money from infrastructure, and then just keep doing that. Oh shit, we've actually got a force of the West Roman Empire there to the right of us, where the Alemans are. If they actually take that, we can take it ourselves. But I'm just going to see if it's in a location where it will help us get a full province. If it is, then it's a double whammy. We're pretty good. Give bless him. So did we not take that agent out then? That's what it means, or yeah, it's not doing it. So if we take this, no, settlement please. Nah, there's no point. It's desolated. Well, obviously we'll take. Well, we can take this, but we're obviously not going to expand in that direction. We obviously need to take it because the Romans will get it otherwise. So this is like there. Oh, that's good. We get food from that as well, and some money and some spires. I think that's actually pretty good. It doesn't do any squalor or public order and stuff. That's going to be converted over. Main thing is if we try and save for these two province capitals, we can get better garrison, because obviously at the moment we've got one unit. So I think we should try and save for them at some point. It's going to take a couple turns, but
thirsty for battle.
Construction and then corruption. But 2 more turns and we can actually upgrade some of these units, which is good. Hopefully we fucking kill this twat as well. Might just do the same thing there. Make him a tribal chief. You an elder. You as well. Also, I don't think I've renamed the army for this one as well, so I need to get my phone. Let's have a look. Let's find that. Hostile action. Term office. Okay.
What?
Let's hopefully kill him off now.
I will feed the earth with blood.
Success.
I am the destroyer of men.
Okay, he's ranked up now, which is good. So oppress and then trap. Money. We need to increase these things down here, I think, because obviously troop-wise we're going to get them second and one for that as well. This is stabilised now, which is good. Food consumption, I think this is probably actually quite beneficial to do this. And then we're going to do Nordic Raiders and Nordic Axe Warbands. Onagers, or would you just go straight up for money? I think we'll go straight up money. Yeah, straight up money, I'd say. We're going to see what we can do for this. Potentially... Oh shit, Rotomakers is actually be taken by the Varians. Just double check who they're friendly with. They're defensive allies with the Franks and the Angles. So unfortunately we can't get that settlement now, but they are quite friendly with
That's
us.
a good pork roasting for you.
So let's at least get some trade and stuff like that with them. That's a bit of a shame, maybe I should have jumped onto it, but...
Welcome, worthy guest. I trust you.
Okay, there it is. So unfortunately we missed out the opportunity there, so we can just literally increase these as soon as possible. So it's probably advisable to take this or this. Maybe potentially to move towards this area. We've got Vienna as a buffer zone. We leave one of the guys there, so this guy can start moving up. We need to see what's increasing here though. Public order. Save for this actually, maybe. We can convert this over. Or we can increase this. Yeah, probably do that. That food is probably going to be well spent here. And then we could just leave this area. You got to think 10, and then we're going to get some champions and some other stuff. So let's spend some of our cash the next turn. Unless it goes up, the upkeep anyways. Then we just do that. We'll see what the Alemans are doing, if they get taken out by the Western Roman Empire. If not, we're obviously not going to take that settlement to the right. Yeah, now we've got to take out this big daddy fucking agent. We'll get a few more buildings, so I might get a spy at some point. Oh shit, they're actually moving quite a few forces around to there. Let's see what they got. Yes, they're most likely going to be taken out. That's empty, so...
Ready for orders. I want hourly patrols.
We don't have money for that, do we? Convert this over. And the next one we can get it, can't we? We've got him to protect that one at least.
Ready for battle.
Okay, now we should probably go towards this area so we can get a bit of wealth. So we're going to go for the food one first. So what troops can we actually increase then?
Orders.
Doesn't seem like any of the ones that we've got. Uh-oh.
What?
Okay, maybe not then. What was it? What was it just like to do then? Elite Nordic Warriors replaces Nordic Brigands. Elite Nordic Warriors replaces Nordic Warriors. Okay, Nordic Raid Leader replaces Nordic Warlord. It's probably because we haven't... Viking Raiders, Full Spearmen. Best thing to do is have a look at this.
Warriors all.
Okay, so these guys we've got now. So we can use them as actual swords. So we can get rid of... We're never going to buy them, are we? I think that's the only building we've got unlocked up here, which will get me this. So I may actually put a couple of these in. It costs 302 though, unfortunately.
Fight with us.
Might as well try them out. Maybe do 2 of them instead of 5 axemen. May get another axe actually, but maybe one less spear maybe or something like that, or one less skirmisher. Either way, we'll try and sort that out. We're going to have to build something up here in a minute, so we can obviously push him southwards to take on the Romans. If not, I'm going to have to move the other ones up. They're trying to spread disease, so we're going to have to move our champion down.
Can ye not attack these folk?
No.
Bravery.
Sorry. Defeat the following army. Legio, although it's probably these guys. That guy, okay. Anyways, let's move him over to this one first.
Death is here in me. Could have been worse.
It's not helping with disease, is it? I reckon it's probably better to get the troops first. So let's try and max these out.
For battle. We need good fighters.
Yeah, sod it. Let's get one more swords. Let's try these guys out. So unfortunately, 2 turns before they go down. We're going to save the rest of the money so we can do some conversions and stuff like that. Could potentially help our allies out here with our army stack, because they're going to have a garrison of a very weakened force, obviously, and they've got these guys here, and we're going to 20 and then a 7. See what happens. So we get taken out first. Money should increase with that. That's actually going to help me out, because that'll cover the troop money, and then we can hopefully get rid of these bloody disease from the area. Evdanians like us now.
Greetings, friend. We will speak together of whatever you wish, but bring words that...
Go.
Be welcome. I listen and speak for my people in our dealings today.
Yeah, they're actually friends with the Evdanians, so...
The day's greetings to you.
Oh,
Construction. Public order, that's very, very good. Happy with that. It probably means someone else's increased. His loyalty's been lowered as well, so he's make you a warlord. Okay, who's gonna have influence? You have a lot, so secure loyalty of you. Okay, let's find this army name thing. I'm just looking for the episode it was on my phone. In between turns. I think it's on this one.
God gives both wisdom and strength. I give you peace.
Okay.
You will dare it.
Well, we're not going to be attacking the Eastern Roman Empire. We've just got 1,000 out of it, which is very good. I'm not going to say no to that. That'd be stupid if it was. I'll find it in a minute. I think I know which part it's on. It's in part 4 of the campaign. Daniel Olsen. Very awesome for giving me all the things for it. Oh, where is it then? Going crazy, man. Might be part 5 then. Yeah, I think it might be. There's quite a few comments on this. Yeah, here we go. Let's read this. Success. Stage in action. Loyalty for cigar.
I am the wild rover. I bleed for the clan.
Not very good, is it? Where was the one I wanted to do? Probably here now. We want to increase this. Get the public order going. That's our money gone. One more turn, and then he can start moving southwards. Because obviously we've got these dudes down here. Oh, they're actually moving up for this as well, by the looks of things. I don't think they can loop around for that, but obviously once he's finished that turn, he's going to move down to there. This is open to attack if they wish to move across, so we're going to have to try and sort things out here and start taking out their forces. So as soon as he's done, he's moving south, this guy. One turn, and then we can move him. Some of these are actually ranked up as well before they've even done anything, which is good. So that's helping us out quite a bit. So happy with that. We need to increase our money as well, which is a bit annoying.
For battle.
Usual, do them two first, and then go from there. Potentially move him across, actually. We'll see what the public order is like over here, because at the moment we don't have any enemies.
I speak as the sword cuts, direct to the bone of the matter. Listen, and possible to give agreement.
Yeah, okay. Let's get him married off to the Danes. A Viking wedding. Oh, these bloody agents, you piss off, man.
For the tribe.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. It's because there's disease. That's what's really causing this at the moment. There's no growth, nothing. Instability, diseases. Yeah, it's not causing it to be very good, is it? Where's our agent go as well? Faction encountered a Psigia. Never ever heard of them. Is he dead? Oh, I think they got a critical hit on him. So he's potentially not dead, but he's out of action. Okay, let's move these guys down. It'll take 2 turns to get there, but at least you can protect it, and I'm going to try and take him out, actually, at some point. Let's increase that. Let's have a look who these guys are. Oh, they're way over here. Okay.
Speak, my friend, and burden yourself. You.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Let's open up quite a few factions for me now. Let's have a look at the list. Pontus don't like us. Macedonia don't. Gaetulians? Let's talk to them.
My friend, you on.
It's probably because we're at war with the Romans, so anything where we get some trade is going to help me out a lot. Separatists, for some reason, don't actually like me, which is a bit weird, but let's actually check what our trade's like. Yeah, we're getting alright money actually. It's built up for these guys at least. Ah, very good. Indeed. Yeah, I think next turn we're going to have to build a spire because these agents are obviously taking the piss now. So we need to obviously get a guy leveled up. It's going to take a little while before that, so we're going to need at least 2 agents. And we've got a rebellion kicked off here now. It's a bit annoying. Due to these agents' actions, they've obviously caused a lot of disease in my area. It's a priest and some other stuff. I forget which one actually does it, but they're causing havoc. We'll take this back though. Unfortunately, you're going to have to bloody repair it now, but okay, let's take this. And then we've got to move back to there, haven't we, after this? Okay, we just lost the Warhound, which is pretty weird.
Ready for orders.
Versus Romans. Snow attrition.
Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
Yes, so we're alright here, so we might as well move him over to protect that. We can also increase that, actually, or this may increase that once we get the money. It's gone to 13, but we can deal with that, I'd say. For some reason it's 13. But there's only one settlement there, so you can kind of makes sense. If you increase that and then this at some point, yeah, I think that'll probably be the best bet. And we'll leave this guy here, because obviously he can protect it, and obviously we've got more armies to protect this area, because unfortunately this is going mental, this one. 3 turns before we get some better public order. 10,000 still for this. Yeah, instability, which is not helped. Conquest as well is not helped. And then everything else is going on. The disease and stuff that's spreading. These guys just moved down and then moved in as well. So the next turn we can try and take these guys out. And then we're building up some troops in here as well. Okay. Try and stabilise a little bit. We've got another rebellion. We'll take that out though. I need to convert these settlements over at some point as well. But let's deal with what we've got now at the moment and then do that.
Our war has brought bloodshed, but without gain or progress. Let us end this senseless conflict for the good of all.
They've actually got Huns in their area, so I think we're going to accept it for the meanwhile. But we'll come back to them though. So I want to stabilise a little bit first with the new territories I've got, and then obviously we'll carry on attacking them. And they've been pissing me off with the agents, so just let the disease, you know, thin out and all that kind of jazz, and we'll just build ourselves up in the meanwhile. But one good thing about that research with the extra troops, at least the garrison units, which would have been Nordic bands or warriors, whatever they're called, they're upgraded now. So if we do get attacked, once the settlements have been converted over, it'll be a little bit better. Because obviously at the moment I've only got one bloody unit. Which for a settlement like that, a rebellion army should not be taking it. So I've basically wasting my money now, fucking sorting these things out.
We take this settlement for the tribe. Ready for orders. Warriors all. Ready for battle.
Let's move him over. Okay, so repair all that. The rest of it we've got to try and sort out. So building wise, what can we do? We've got disease. Obviously the squalor was higher anyways as well, so it's probably due to that in certain areas. So let's do this straight away, or that one. We need to get our food back up, and then we can do this one. Also, if the Huns are coming now, if they're in the Roman territories,
The skill of your generals is famous.
then I want to obviously leave myself ready for that as well. Because I'm in my Franks campaign and they've just literally sent like 5 or 6 army stacks, fully maxed out troops, like top tier units at my allies and myself. Rebellion. Okay. Let's do this. Let's spend the money wisely on that. And obviously we kill this guy's off.
Orders. To battle. Is that all?
Suck on that.
On the move, lads. Thirsty for battle. I want hourly patrols.
Okay, let's try and sort out this instability. So now we need to start saving because I want to convert that over. And this has gone back to normal now, which is good. Obviously, we want to increase this as well. We'll probably do it on the next one. So at least this settlement is not going to be weak as well from anything.
For the tribe.
But currently, obviously, squalor is really bad. Really, really bad. I think we'll do one more turn. And then we'll leave it there. The next, obviously, area to go for then is obviously this. It's all 3 rebel settlements. You might as well take all 3 of them. We get gold from this as well. But let's just stabilise here first, and then we'll push across to that area, I'd say. Also, we need to get an agent, don't we? The Romans... Is our agent fully dead then? No. Okay.
Get here and pay attention.
Okay, let's build a spy in here, because obviously they were causing havoc, weren't they?
I am the knife in the dark.
I am the knife in the dark. The night is dark and full of terrors. And I can't find the bloody thing for it, so I'm gonna have to, when I go off camera, I'll find the army names, and obviously I will, on the next video, I'll change the new army stack to the new names that Daniel put on there. A big list, so I'm going to try and keep it Viking orientated for the new army stack we've got, and obviously for the future ones. I'm going to write it down actually on a bit of note paper instead of actually having it on the comments, but I will find the video. It's easier doing it there on the actual computer than via my phone.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Ready for battle.
Hey, we got maxed out on this one. That's good. Public order, and obviously we can increase that again once we do that for that guy.
How can I assist you?
Might as well send them over here, see what they've got.
The shadows are friends. There is more I could
9,000. Any buildings we can do. 6. 5. Let's increase this one, like we said, and then the next one's going to be just these. So 9,000, which will be a couple turns. But nothing's really going on at the moment, so at least we can get these increased. The only other things I'll be doing is taking out these guys in the next part. We'll obviously push down here, retake them settlements. We're going to have to leave a guy here though, unfortunately, because we've got the Romans on that bit. But again, we'll probably be building up another army stack. So again, not too bad progress. We've got a settlement over here. We've been building things up, trying to sort things out. We've got another army stack, that's the main thing, and obviously a few spies and stuff like that. And we should be able to take this on as well. So we've got peace, we've got a few more trading agreements, which I might actually get a few more.
The Lord will have me listen to you, but do
There you go. Okay, they rejected, but we've got trade. Anyone else? They don't like us. Cool.
I welcome you on behalf of the people. And
There you go. We're getting quite a bit of trade now. That's going to help us out with a lot of money. Onto this. Okay. Also, we can take out Gaul at some point, so we can link up all our forces. But I hope you've enjoyed this part. I'm going to try and increase my money for the next part, and obviously we're going to take them 3 settlements for the rebels, which should be pretty easy. So public order will be sorted, instability, all that jazz, and we can build another army. Hope you enjoyed this part, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.